I'm Robert Sonny Kekealani Jr. I was born in Kohala, Kapa'au. My grandfather, my dad, were all paniolos. We were all cowboy family. When I first learned how, I was 3 years old. My dad used to belly pack me on his horse. I learned from Dad riding horses and breaking and making cowboy horses. We would get up early, like 2:30 in the morning, saddle the horses. Would be pouring rain and wind and cold, but we loved the lifestyle. That was our love. Money didn't mean nothing. We just enjoyed going out. Even if you get wet, you get scolding, but that was part of our love, our life.
The first cattle came to the Hawaiian Islands in 1793, and these were brought to the islands as a gift for King Kamehameha the Great by Captain George Vancouver. It was made up of a small group of cattle, a young bull, and the rest were females that would become the seed herd for a burgeoning, soon-to-be explosive population of cattle in the islands. The king invoked a kapu, a law that carried the death penalty for anyone killing the cattle. That 10-year taboo was more than effective, and by that time the cattle, which were basically longhorns from Mexico, feral by nature, had caused a tremendous menace in that they had multiplied to numbers far beyond expectations. But it wasn't until the early 1830s when King Kamehameha III chose to bring in from Alta California, in other words, what used to be Mexico, vaqueros, to go ahead and teach the native Hawaiian man cowboy skills to apprehend the wild cattle. These invited vaqueros brought with them boots, saddles, lariats, guitars, and that was really the birth of the Hawaiian cowboy culture that continues to this day.
When I first started in 75, the ranch had like 50,000 head of cattle, all total. And then they had about like 1,000 horses, and they had about like 40 cowboys when I first started. There were Japanese, there were Filipino cowboys, Hawaiian cowboys, Chinese cowboys, Portuguese cowboys, Puerto Rican cowboys with us over here when I started Park Ranch. And they all learned the language. The Portuguese spoke Hawaiian, the Japanese spoke Hawaiian, Filipino, Chinese. We all ate together, played together, rode horses together, rodeo together. It was all family.
That's his grandson party over there. So we're going to feed him.
The younger set would always sit down on somebody's back porch. Everybody bring their beer. Somebody brings food. Talk about this and talk about that. Conditions of the cattle. Whose horse was a better horse. The cowboys would just get together and have fun. By the end of the evening, somebody would come with an ukulele. They start singing, and we would have a good time.
I'm Kimo Ho'opai Jr., and I work for Kehena Ranch. My mom, she used to play the ukulele and sing, and my dad played the guitar and also accompanied her and played a lot of music at home, at parties. Ever since that, it's been planted in like the Paniolo life. The music also accompanied that.
My name is Wayne Tashara. I work as a cowboy on Kahua Ranch. I have Kamehana and Nahe. Kamehana is 10, Nahe is 8. Kamehana was 1 year, 1 month old when she first rode a horse by herself around the barrels. But I had to tie her down with a rope so she wouldn't fall off of the horse. But that was pretty much the start of her riding. I live on Kahua Ranch, and up on Kahua Ranch, our housing is part of a benefit package. It's free housing, free electricity, free water. So it makes up for cowboy pay, because cowboy pay is not much at all.
My dad's work is great. While he goes working, we can go play around the ranch. He doesn't need to worry about us because we have lots of people around here that can watch us. So every day we kind of come down here and feed our horses. It's very beautiful up here. Not many children can see this lifestyle. And sometimes we go to a mountain up there and you can see the whole entire ridge and beaches and stuff like that.
I enjoy having them on the ranch because they learn a lot about cowboy life and working with animals. They enjoy coming to brandings, riding their horses. Well, I hope they learn what is valuable in life as far as what we do and the way we do things. Kamehana and Nahe learned Hawaiian because Sunny knows Hawaiian. Their mom speaks Hawaiian fluently, and I think it's important because it's part of their culture.
For me, as far as the language is concerned, that is directly linked to identity. And it's really important when you work around, especially the old cowboys, they work in the language. It is integral that you know the language and you know what they're telling you.
Po kio. That's the color of the head, you know. If it's white, po kio. Ele, black. Hula, red. Wawahi, that's me separate. Hea keiki, hea kahana.
My name is Jesse Hopai. I'm a 4th generation cowboy, and I was born and raised in this house on Parker Ranch. And now me and my wife are raising our 2 kids in this same house. I just love the way we were raised and the way we respect ourselves and the land and the animals that we raise here. There's not too many cowboys left, and I'm glad that I still have the privilege to be one or work as one.
My name's Shane Hopai. I work for Palikoki Ranch. I started pig hunting from when I was real young. We were brought up that we survive off the pork to feed our families, because when my dad worked for the Parker Ranch, he didn't bring home that much, and that's what we pretty much lived off of, was pork.
Putting hot water on the pig to take off the hair and some of the skin. We have some river rocks and kiawe wood, and then we'll put a bed of banana stumps and tea leaves down, and the pigs in.
I don't fancy ATV, but they say it's cheaper, faster, and all that. As today modern cowboys, you know. I cowboyed my life all with horses, and I prefer horses. That's cowboy. Oh, that's paniolo.
My name is Kimo Ho'opai Senior. I work for the ranch at Kahua. Well, it was rough life, but I wanted rough life, yeah. Well, I started with Kahua in 51. Then from that time on, I stick walking until today, yeah. I told him, boy, don't work cowboy job. You'll find some other job. Yeah. Cowboy life is hard now. He told me, okay, Dad, I try. Okay. But I do him coming back to me. He want to ride horse. I can't say nothing, yeah. I can't say nothing, yeah. Well, like Bernard, I told him the same thing. He told me, well, Dad, I gotta follow you, yeah. What can you say? You can't say nothing. But the main thing, they happy. What they doing. That's what I'm happy. What they doing, they happy. That's good life for them, yeah. So Bernard's boys, Kimo's boys, working at Cowboy too. Well, the whole family is Cowboy, yeah. The whole family, yeah.
He's gone through a lot. He had so many accidents while working as Cowboy. But thank the good Lord, we made it through it all, yeah?
Rough life, rough life. You break them or they break you, yeah, yeah.
The numbers of, I would call them real cowboys, is much, much smaller. They can't make enough money to live, and they have families. The ranch is in bad shape now because there's no more rain. It's dry. Land that used to be nothing but green is desert now. And no rain, no cows, no grass, no money.
We need to figure out a way to keep open spaces, and we need to figure out a way to keep our lifestyle going. And the only way is if we have open spaces.
Most cowboys will always be cowboys, even though they're driving a tractor or a taxi or something now because of the changes and the hard times. But they'll always have a horse in their backyard as long as they can, or maybe even a few cows. It's just in them, like it is in myself. I'm 85 years old. I still think that cows and horses are the best things that ever walk on earth. I would give anything if I could still be a cowboy, being out there on the land, where nobody bothers you, out in the open, where it's quiet. Cows don't talk to you. The horses are giving you a wonderful ride out in the beautiful countryside. And that is a feeling that not many people have the opportunity to experience.